open up before everybody show upstairs. I'm so sorry. My bad. Never mind me, child.
The same thing that Poozy is sitting over there talking about. We connected on the aspect that we both Leos. We connected on things like that. The same thing she's sitting over there saying. I actually watched the interview and I was like, oh wow. So I did warn Poozy. I did go over there and advise her. And it ain't cause I want the nigga. You can have him. You damn sure can have him.
Right. But, and every time I come up on somebody's panel, they always talking about Uchi. If y'all didn't know that shit was content, Uchi wasn't paying nobody $30K a week. Y'all, if you believe that shit, you was stupid. So I wasn't no head mistress or nothing. So we're not talking about that, dumb bitch. Anywho, with that being said, you can tell by his lips. You can tell by that Jerry curl. You can tell by the fact that he was always on TikTok. There was never a time where he went to work. Never. So for the women that he gets at now, you know what it is.
Can I say something?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Again, please don't take offense to this. I am, again, coming from a nigga's perspective. I just hear talk of bullshit. I hear, and I know at the end of the day, it could be a million warnings. At Tmoney, you was warned a million times. If a woman is going to go, they're going to go. So I can't expect you to think Poozy's going to do anything different than you did. There was a million people who warned you. Y'all.
It was your family.
No, but wait, not even that. I'm just saying, like, a woman.
Because I know Poozy. I actually warned Poozy about Q. So, you know, I still had to say it because I consider her a friend. She may not consider me a friend.
Oh no,
let me just jump in and say this real fast, y'all. All 1K in here, y'all stay tuned. Poozy will be telling her story next.
Okay. And
not today, but after he fucks over her real good and does all this crazy shit to her because she fell for the okie doke, she will be the next in line to tell her crazy story about dealing with this psychopath.
And stay tuned. Within the next 7 to 10 business days, she will have a story.
I hope the story ain't about no.
It's gonna be a mess.
The booty air.
But with Poozy, no shade to Poozy, and I'm gonna drop down. Poozy, you need to love yourself, baby, because Q was threatening to unalive all of us, and you still loved him. You even came at me because we told him we didn't want him. Girl, he told us I better not ever show my face in Atlanta because he was gonna unalive me. And then Boo did him. So she need her picker with men is off too, because if you just somebody said am I a hoe? I'm a damn good hoe. I'm a real good hoe. You wanna see? Anywho. That's all I'm gonna say. Love yourself, and if you see these dudes,
bad pick, y'all.
Huh? Girl, I'm a very bad. Hey, I ain't gonna sit up here and say I'm not a hoe, because when I want somebody, I'm a big hoe. Fuck you, mean. So when you show your face. You probably just mad because I won't be a hoe for you. But yeah, I do backflips and everything. Let me get off of here before I make you.
Bye, Essence.
Thank you for letting me up, DexTina. Bye, Bryant. Bye, Tmoney. Be safe next time. You're beautiful and you don't.
Bye, Essence.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Essence.
Have a good day. And fuck you, whenever you want to show yourself. You know, I mean, I'm always around. Always.
Comments, child.
Comments.
That's a troll.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Brian is definitely going to be tasting Poozy's piss because they was talking about.
Why?
They was talking nasty. Y'all heard it?
Now that I'm back, hello to the host. I wanted to ask, I know this is a type ship. Are we able to go to HR and ask for workers' comp around here or no? Okay. My neck was hurting a little bit, but I do have insurance.
And my eyes tried to close. I opened the motherfuckers back up. Yeah, I watched all night long because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I think maybe about 4, maybe 5. I think he finally went to sleep. But yeah, I still didn't sleep. All right,
you guys, we're going to 250K. We could get there in 5 seconds. There's 1,000 people in here. If you can hear my voice, tap that box that says 250K. Thank you guys so much. So the incident happened that night, and you stayed all night. You stayed up all night watching him sleep, then left
It happened actually that morning because the argument. I mean, he dropped me off about 11:30 or so at night. So by the time he got back, it was 12 in the morning, y'all. So that happened all through the morning, basically. So it was
Tmoney. I'm sorry. I do have a question that I've been meaning to ask you. I can't remember exactly the words that you said. However, the words that you said alluded to, you took that trip to Cali. It was more for you to visit with, what's that man's name? Bryant, than to go to your aunt's funeral.
No, it wasn't. I know I didn't say that. I said I'm going.
It was something that you said. It was something that you said, and it was the way you said it. You were saying it more so. The trip was more about you going to visit with Bryant than going to the funeral. Now I don't want to be trying to go back and find it, but I can promise you.
So I'll repeat it. You and Bryant were going back and forth on, I believe it was Manny's panel, and he was making accusations against you about trying to set him up or something along those lines. And you said, "Why would I be trying to set you up?" And I came all the way out to Cali to see you. Spent my money to come to Cali to see you.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm coming to California, I had already talked to him about my aunt, and needing to come out and bury my aunt. I purposely, I knew I set that time frame around that because I was coming to California to actually bury my aunt, and he said that he was going to go to the funeral with me. So yeah, I'm gonna take the time. I stayed longer on the trip to spend time with him. So yeah, I was out there for both events, but I was out there to bury my aunt.
Tmoney, why you didn't tell your brother to come over there and whoop that nigga?
Let me tell you something. No, it ain't
Or
my
come
brother.
get you or something.
It ain't even my brother. It's my cousin that and that's the street nigga. And I did not want to get them involved. I just didn't. I really did not want to get them involved. It's like it's early morning. What I look like calling them. So I went to
Scared for your life? What do you mean? They can come pick you up.
Money. That's what that was going to be my next question. Not just your brother, but also you were out there for a funeral, as we say in North Carolina. So your whole family was there. So say, for example, if I went to go visit Dex or something, then maybe I would call, instead of calling my sisters because they might be aggressive with a lady, maybe I'll call one of my male cousins to come pick me up. So in the same context, you have female cousins or aunties or somebody because you were out there with your whole family. You know what I mean? So we were wondering why you didn't call one of them because you were in a serious situation,
And your people was out there. They probably was happy to see you. The last thing they wanted to hear was you was uncomfortable, and I guarantee you they would have been on their way to come pick you up. Like, you didn't have to put them in the crossfire. Like, come whoop this. Not me. I move a little different.
My aunt would have come and got me. I know this, y'all. I understand this. I know.
So is it safe to say that you wasn't
the aunt that I lived with when I was out there? So I know.
But look, Tmoney, is it safe to say that you wasn't in that much danger to where you actually could have closed your eyes? Because I feel like if you was in that much danger to where you felt uncomfortable to close your eyes,
if I would have been in that much danger, I would have called the popos. Fuck my family. And I'm just gonna be honest.
You did sleep there that night, right? You didn't leave till the next morning, correct?
I didn't necessarily sleep, but I was there for the rest of the morning, and then I went on and I left. I called the Uber and left and went to the hotel. Yeah.
I'm a rotate for Erica,
Did you sleep in the bathroom?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop down, Quay.
I just said I was sitting on the side. I was sitting at the end of the bed. I sat at the end of the bed with my and Like you sit in the airport with
Feet kicked
your
up.
suitcase,
Yeah.
with my head like this
Mm.
on my suitcase. Yeah, that's what I did. I
Tina,
did.
so you was there for 15 hours, girl, doing that time. So you said y'all
I
got
wasn't
there at
there for
11.
15 hours.
Yes, you were. That
Hold on,
equals
11 to
you
3.
were, babe.
that equals
Because you
15.
No,
said
I left. I left at.
you
I
said y'all
left.
got there at 11,
You
11
left
that
about
night,
3
and you
p.m.
left
No,
at about 3 o'clock the
It
next
just
day.
sounds
So
bad,
that's
T Money, but
15 hours.
it was 15 hours. It just sounds bad for
it
her.
wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't 15 hours.
If you do the
I
math from
said
11 p.m.
that
till 3 o'clock the next
11:30,
day,
12 in the
4
morning.
o'clock.
The argument was out. He didn't go to sleep. We sat up there and argued till 2, 3 in the morning.
So my
So that's
question
not
was,
so.
T Money, let's do the math. It start at midnight, right? If you start at midnight, right, and you say you left at 3 o'clock the next day or the
I
same
didn't
day,
leave at 3 o'clock the next day.
you
I
said
left
3
about
p.m.
one
the
o'clock
same
the
day.
next day. About 1 o'clock. So I'll say 1 o'clock the next
It
day.
was 3, and
And
even
it
if you
was
take
said
that off,
3,
it'll still be
Okay, so
13.
no.
12.
I
You
said I
said 3.
checked into the hotel at 3.
3. Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
well, what
No,
was
you
said
said
last
you
night
left
was
at 3 for the
what was said
check-in.
last night was that he woke up at 3 o'clock and you left at 4 o'clock. That's what was said last night. He woke up at 3 p.m.
Really?
You said he would sleep all day. He didn't wake up till 3 o'clock in the
I
afternoon.
said that nigga didn't wake up to 3 o'clock. He didn't
And
know
you didn't leave till after
where
he
I
woke up. You
was.
stayed until he woke up, though. That's the whole point. You
No,
stayed
he
until.
wasn't woke when I woke. I took the pictures. He was not woke.
But
That
that's
nigga
not
was
when you
laying
left, though.
on his
You
bed.
said
I took
Hold
last
the
on,
night
hold
you
on
pictures.
a
were saying
minute,
that you
y'all.
waited
Hold
until he
on 1
woke
minute.
up.
Hold
What
on 1 minute.
pictures?
Let's not do
Okay,
too
the
much.
wording. Y'all
Hold on
playing
1
with the
minute. T
word.
Money, have your medicine kicked in? I want to make sure you're straight. Have your medicine kicked
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
Okay, you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Y'all are playing with the words. At the end of the
Oh
day,
no,
I
the
took
math, the
the
nothing. We know how
pictures
to add up time
before
now.
I
We
took the
on point with the
pictures.
time.
I do want to say T Money did leave before he woke up.
She didn't say that last night. Is all I'm
Okay.
saying. Because
Okay.
then
Well,
also,
Well,
if you
maybe
say
I
that,
didn't
then
say it
let's be
last night,
clear.
but at the end of the day, y'all asking for me to give you all a detailed
You don't have to give us nothing.
story
Yeah,
of
you don't have
something
to.
that I went through, and
Yeah.
y'all want to pick it apart.
No, we
And
don't. We
I'm
just want
not
the
going to
details.
do that with y'all.
We don't want
I'm
to be.
just
We don't want to
not.
pick it apart. We don't want to pick it apart. We just was getting the details, and at any given point, like she's asked you for the past 18 times, you don't have to answer anything, at all. Actually, to be specific.
Yeah, because nobody
Um,
can really hold you accountable for not knowing the specifics
Right.
as far as time, but you are given specific time, so now people are paying attention. You know what I mean?
Or trying to give specific times.
so let's
Right.
It
talk
is
about it
what
then,
it
and let's
is.
really get
I mean,
into it then. If that's
my
the
brain
case,
ain't
then T
like
Money.
that.
Let's
My
get into
brain
it.
ain't like that. I don't sit up and detail for detail people. I'm just saying
I
what
go
I
deeper.
what
I
I
do
know.
that.
Let me see if I can find it on my phone. I'll tell
You
you
ain't got
what
to.
I
We
caught
believe you, T
earlier.
Money. The question would be this then. You said, because I'm just confused on the discrepancy. You said last night that you waited until he woke up to leave. Now he was still
No, I
asleep.
didn't say
Wait.
he woke
Okay.
up.
Wait. Give me. Well,
That's what I know I didn't say. I didn't say I waited till
you.
he woke up.
We'll just have
I
to get the
didn't
clip. I'm not
say
AJ. I
that.
might be getting it wrong. So my question would be this: if you left while he was still sleeping, what made you wait all of those hours? Because you left at 1, you stayed all night, and he still was sleeping. Why didn't you leave at 3,
What
4, or whatever the case may be? And you can't say because you didn't check into the place because you still left before you were able to check in. What
What
took you so
made
long to
me
leave?
stay there is because I didn't know whether to call family or to check into a hotel. I kept going over the aspect that we set up a plan to go with my aunt to the casino and that, and the third. So I didn't know whether to go on and go to a hotel or what to do. Also, I got to count my coins. What the fuck you mean? I got to
What
figure out
coins do
whether
you
I
have
can
to count?
afford a fucking hotel room. I'm in this situation or whatever. So I felt like if I call my family, my cousin is a different breed. So I went through that scenario in my head. Then I went through the scenario. Okay, see what's in the bank account. Get you a hotel room and stay there, and then go to your aunt's house on Saturday, which is what I end up doing.
Wait, I
So,
got a question real quick, and this is no shade, no tea now. Now, T Money, you said that you went out there for the funeral. However, you planned on staying longer because you wanted to spend time with him. That was your first time meeting him, correct? In person.
mhm.
Now, in doing so, Didn't you say that you had to count a coin or two? But my thing is this: what if you knew, like, what if off the rip it wasn't clicking and you already had to like move around? And I'm confused on a coin or two. Like, you didn't.
Thank you, Quay.
I'm just so confused. I'm in confusion right now. Cause I think that you should have went out there and you should have got a room and you should have maybe invited
Shoulda,
him to the
coulda,
room.
and woulda. I didn't do that. He came to get me. The plan was to stay with him. So, since that was
the plan was to stay with him from the beginning, even through the funeral
stay
and
with him
the
from the
extended.
beginning, he was going to take me to the funeral. He did do that.
Oh, so okay, I got
me.
you.
So what you? I'm confused. We had already been to
No,
the
I'm
funeral.
saying this is what I'm saying. So you don't
I'm listening.
confused.
Who be the
I'm just
quake?
saying. My bad. This is what I'm saying. So you don't be confused. I'm just saying. That's your first time meeting him. It would have been safer. You wouldn't have probably had this story to tell had you just got your own shit.
I get it, Quay. I get it. That's what I was about
I
to say.
got that, Quay. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but that wasn't my plan. So,
Right.
and that's not what I did.
Going forward,
I got
that
this
probably
story to
should be the
tell.
plan too. Because
So,
the story that you're telling, I'm more touched about the story knowing that you could have potentially been hurt or in danger or something like that with this man that we don't know. But we know presumably to be an alcoholic on this app because he's showing those type of characteristics. And now he might
didn't
be
show for me, I felt like he was support,
a prophet.
decent. He didn't show me that until that night.
May I say something?
Yeah.
Tmoney, I'm asking you first. I can see your face. You don't want me to?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Y'all, tap the screen. 300K, y'all. The mods are telling me to do a mod break. I'm still going to say what I have to say. 300K, all 1,000. Please tap DexTina's box while she's making all of these faces.
I had backup, and backup was the money in my account, but that doesn't mean that I wanted to spend my money on a fucking hotel room. Do I call family and just go over to my family's house, or do I get in a hotel room? Because I'm in Los Angeles, damn.
You know what, Tmoney? I'm gonna say this just respectfully.
My
This
God.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna just say this or whatever, because the facial expressions is just even the facial expressions is had, right? Considering the situation with it being that you know, if I lost my aunt, and so this is pretty much the main reason why I'm coming to Cali is because of my aunt. I would have made plans to be with my family and stuff. I'm not going to depend on a stranger to make sure. Hold on, hear me out. I would have made plans to make sure that I'm going to be there, because the main focus to me would have been paying my last respects to my aunt and spending time with my family that I haven't seen in a while. And if I could work Bryant in, then I'm going to work Bryant in. But I wouldn't have put that much whatever into Bryant. Like, the focus should have been on your aunt and then work Bryant in the way that he can. Because
But I'm gonna say this on T-Money. I'm gonna say this on T-Money.
Let me address that. Let me address that so that it's on the people's mind. Let me address that. I had just stayed with that family for 6 months. I had just left California, y'all. I had just left California. So it does not mean that I needed to go and spend time with that family that I have not seen. My sister packed up and went back, or came back to Texas the very next day. She was gone at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I want to jump in. I want to jump in and say this.
Michelle?
And respectfully,
y'all don't know my family like that. So don't
respectfully, T-Money, this is what I do want to say. Had it not been for Bryant, you wouldn't have had a problem staying with your family, because family is family. We all go through stuff.
You.
I think that Mr. Bryant, we all seen in 4K that he manipulated this lady. If y'all don't recall, Bryant was on every platform swinging for T-Money. Oh, this is my woman. Oh, this is my woman. Oh, I'm going to take care of her. Oh, I got her back. Oh, y'all stop coming for her. Oh, baby, we got this. That was all a part of his manipulation. And unfortunately, and no dig to you, T-Money, but unfortunately, T-Money fell for it. She fell hook, line, and sinker for it. So he manipulated her, and he had her thinking that she was going to be in the best care, in the best hands. And so, in my opinion, I think T-Money was actually really excited to go down there and see Bryant and get with Bryant just because of the manipulation tactics that he used on this app. Dex, go ahead and celebrate. I didn't mean to cut off you, Silo. I know how you
no, I did it silently. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you.
But that's just my opinion. And I think that right now, because T-Money is on the fence and she's being a little defensive, she's using that as an excuse, but she knows she could have stayed with her family regardless of what issues they was having.
I know that. And I keep trying to say it, and I don't know why we doing coulda, shoulda, and woulda, because coulda, shoulda, and woulda don't live here. And it's over with.
So
what
we
has
still
happened.
Thank y'all for all the gifts to the panel, y'all. We still have not hit 300,000. Go ahead and tap the screen. Go ahead and tap the screen.
But you know what, T-Money, this is what I have noticed about you, and I'm just going to be real with you, T-Money. What I have noticed that you do is sometimes you find yourself in situations on this app where your back is against the wall. And when you're in that situation, rather than just saying, y'all know what, y'all right, my bad, I'll take accountability, you really have a problem with taking accountability with certain things, and you try to defend certain behaviors, and it just gets worse for you when you do that.
300K tap.
I feel like, you know why? Because I shouldn't have to defend my behavior. I don't make y'all defend y'all behavior.
Everybody still has to. It's only 300 people tapping.
Anything that I do at the end of the day.
T-Money, hold on for a minute. But T-Money,
hold on, just simply talk about it.
But T-Money, respectfully, remind you, let's go back about 22 minutes ago now. I asked you, was you okay with that? That means that you're okay with defending your behavior. Because if you won't trying to come up here and defend your behavior, you wouldn't be in the box that you in right now.
Keep sending the gifts.
You wouldn't be on the panel that you own right now. So respectfully, apparently, this is what you signed up for. Before we got to this,
thank you, Spicy.
Respectfully,
because when you get in this box, you cannot control what. When you get in this box, you already know, T-Money. You can't control the questions and what's all that's gonna come with it.
300K. 300K, DexTina. Congratulations. Keep pushing the 350.
So much.
Keep pushing and finish the live goal. I'm over it. We're running a tight ship for real. Push.
And that's the point that I was making, T-Money. That's the point that I was making. You are in situations. Hold on, sweetheart. You got to let me finish. It won't take me 10 seconds. I think you find yourselves in the situations where you're defending things over and over and over and over, because what people are really just wanting is that one
accountability. Keep pushing.
Once you take accountability for your part in the whole breakdown of this thing, then people won't have no more questions to ask you.
Can you drop me DexTina, please? I wasn't trying to come up. I was tapping.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Good. We're almost halfway to the live goal. 6 more. Keep pushing. She said, "Thank y'all."
The more you defend the behavior, the more people are going to keep swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging, and so that's what puts you in these situations. Respectfully.
And another thing is, people can't come for us or come for people because I'm not going to tell my business on this motherfucker for them to come for me and my business. That's the difference. And the thing is, too, with him, you just got to be sometimes. Some people just know how to prey on people, okay? And I've watched. You understand what I'm saying? And being that even the situation that I've been in, I've seen a few people come in my inbox and try to slide. But guess what? Baby, I'm smarter than an average. You can't come over here with that bullshit because I don't want that shit.
Thank you for the tiny dinies. Keep pushing that live goal, y'all. Again, this is DexTina's live. The amount of people in here, she could be at 1 million likes, you guys. And y'all know that. The people that be in here every day, be tapping the screen. If y'all in here, y'all getting entertainment, please continue to tap the screen. Hit that live goal. We just hit 50.
For these gifts, we love y'all so much.
Heat them up. We just hit 50% on the live goal. Let's go ahead and hit the last 25. Let's go ahead and get to 350,000.
Here you go with that auctioneer voice.
Because I was trying to say my opinion about it. Then I was like, let me just switch into mod mode.
DexTina's going to 1 million today. We're shooting for 1 million.
She can get 1 million. And also, y'all, it don't got to be too long. again, let me do a full mod break. DexTina has been getting the platform has been growing. She's got a lion. She got a universe. She needs her 1 million taps respectfully. If you are a supporter, I'm calling on you first. Power tap her box. Y'all are going to be the ones. If you're in here watching and you have a finger, please tap her box. Let's work together. We're already at